Morning.
Morning.
How we doing?
Good. I know you may not be able to rule any of those 5 guys in for the game, but can you rule any of them out?
Nope.
Okay.
We all participated in practice in the last couple of days, so we got another really big day today. Thursday's a little bit later, and then Friday we ramp it up. So we got 3 more days to take a look at them, but they've all practiced this week. So
What about Casimir Allen? Is he out for this game?
I have no idea.
Okay. When will you make that decision?
There is no decision. His status academically is he's not clear to play, and when he's clear to play, I'll coach him.
Okay. What about Keyshawn? Is there any clarity on
same
this
thing.
situation?
Same thing.
You have Casimir Allen in a scout team jersey and Keyshawn's not practicing. Is there a reason for the difference in those
No,
two?
they're both different situations.
What's kind of your scouting report on San Diego State after their opening game?
They're obviously, Rocky's known for his defense, and they've been great on defense. He's one of the gurus of defense in college football, and they've played great defense since he's been there, and will continue to play great defense. They did a great job last week. I think they held Weaver State to 5 first downs the entire game. So, offensively, they were kind of an old school team. They line up in a lot of traditional I formations, and they're a little bit more spread in the Weaver State game. You're not sure what you're going to get in our game, but usually they're an I formation team with multiple tight ends and fullbacks, and going to run the football. That's the kind of their mindset. They're going to establish a physicality in the run game. So we got to be prepared for that. They got a bunch of good running backs, not just the starter, but there's a couple backups that are really good players too. So, and they rotate them all in. They got size at receiver. Agnew is a really good quarterback. They played last year, got hurt in the middle of the season, but came back and looks like he's healthy after watching him play against Weaver. So it's going to be a tough part physical football game.
What makes Rocky Long so unique as a defensive player?
Well, I think he runs a scheme that not a lot of people run, and I think he basically invented the scheme. So he knows it probably better than anybody else. And he's had success dating back to when he had Brian Urlacher at the University of New Mexico, and that's kind of his calling card. So he's always been a defensive guy, and when you look at the 3-3 stack defense and who plays it the best, Rocky plays.
What challenges does he present?
It's a defense that you don't see. Not a lot of people run it. There's a lot of multiplicity to it. It hits everybody and anybody from different angles and different spots. And there aren't really many holes because they probably has seen everybody attack him over the course of time and knows what people try to do to attack that defense, and he's prepared for it. And they got good players. They know how to recruit to their system, and he's done a really good job. And it's tested over time. It's not just a one-year thing where they were pretty good and then people kind of caught up to him. I think he's always stayed ahead of them in terms of his adjustments and be able to make them. And I think he's done a really good job of recruiting the personnel necessary to run that defense.
How did Carl Jones do it inside linebacker last week?
He only played a handful of snaps, so most of it's nickel situations. That's what we moved him there for. But he did a good job. So we'll see if his role will expand as the season goes along. Obviously, it's a somewhat new position for him. We had planned on using him as a nickel dime backer a little bit while he's playing safety, and then with Tyree and Bo out, we forced him a little bit more because of our depth situation there. But he did a good job. But I want to say he only played 10 or 13 snaps the other day against Cincinnati. So.
How important would it be to get a win to give these guys some
A win's always
tangible-
important. There's no reason to try to justify, well, it would be a good reason to have a win because of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to have a win, and that's what our whole plan is to win in every game we play, and we don't put any quantification on we want to win because of this, or this will give us this will give us a win. And these guys have put a lot of hard work into it, and we need to continue to go out there and try to play against a good San Diego State team. So we don't quantify what the reason is for the win. We just want to win.
Do you see more reps for Irwin in this
Excuse
game? Jalen Irwin, do you see more reps for him in this game?
Jalen Irwin was in for every rep of the last game, so hopefully that means we ran more plays. But Jalen played, I think, every snap at wide receiver for us as our right outside wide receiver for us in the game on Thursday. So he's doing a really good job for us and playing a heck of a lot out there.
These guys have beaten a Pac-12 team in every year in the last 3 years. Does that help get the guys' attention to play this game?
We don't talk about the past. Turn the tape on. Watch them play against Weaver State. That'll get your attention. So we don't have to go back to 3 years ago they beat Stanford. We don't have to talk about that to get their attention. I think everybody around here that's a fan of football understands how successful Rocky's team has been. And we don't look at it. We don't try to build an opponent up or take an opponent down. We just who's on our schedule, what's their scheme, and all those other things. And we're not looking for motivation to get us to play harder in the game. You know, it's the motivation itself is the game itself. So it's a really, really good football team that's won a lot of games ever since Rocky's been there. So they have our full attention.
How well did the team put the last game behind them and get to business this week?
They've done a great job. They practice really well as a group. So, you know, we make the necessary adjustments and corrections when you look at a game. Whether you look at a practice and you make the necessary adjustments, or whether you look at a game and make necessary adjustments and corrections, and then you move on to your next opponent. And that's what college football or any football is all about. Is that each week is its own season. You get an opportunity each week. You don't get many opportunities because it's a short deal. It's only 12 games, you know, in the regular season. So you got to take advantage of them all. So you can't spend a lot of time on the last game because you got one coming up. And I think our guys, when they came back, were focused and ready to go when we started back up here on Monday.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thanks.